Hi everyone, welcome back to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith, and this episode is going to be a little different. Not that I haven't opened boxes before, but usually I'll do that when someone is sending me a game as a gift and I have some other news and updates that I want to share, and then I can open up the game and basically publicly thank them for their generosity and also give you guys a quick look at the game, maybe the components, give you an overview of it in case it's a game that you might be interested in. But this is actually a game that I ordered, and I'm not going to get in the habit of opening boxes that I've ordered, but this one's a little bit different. I pre-ordered the Plaid Hat Alliance's Summoner Wars Master Set from Plaid Hat Games, and there was an option to have the designer, Colby Dauk, sign the box cover. And I hemmed and hawed about whether I wanted to do that because, well, I haven't quite embraced marking up my games yet. A legacy game, no problem. Risk Legacy, ripping things up, putting stickers on boards, marking on the boards. I'm okay with that. Expansions to games. I will throw out the original box and all the rest of it. I toss inserts out of games. So certain things that in the past I would have really struggled with, I think I've sort of moved past. But marking the cover of a box, whew, I don't know. I know my friends over there at Blue Peg, Pink Peg, they will do box topping. They'll write on the inside cover of a box, scores, top scores. I can't quite bring myself to do that. So marking on the cover of a box, whew. But at the same time, I was like, oh, that might be kind of neat though to have something unique and special like that. But in the end, I decided not to do it. Well, no sooner had I placed my order, but then I got a tweet from Brian over at Plaid Hat Games. Hey, we noticed you didn't say that you wanted a signature on the game box. And then I was like, oh, you know what, maybe I do want one. And I was like, okay, fine, go ahead and do it. To which I got a response, oh yeah, don't worry, we were gonna sign it anyway, with a whole bunch of signatures. So now I really don't know what I'm getting inside this box, and I thought it might be kind of fun to show you what they maybe did or didn't do, and also give you a look at the Alliance's Master Set, which I think sounds like it's gonna be quite an interesting addition to the Summoner Wars series, which we have covered in the past on the show. So if you're interested in Summoner Wars, you'd like to learn more about it, we have a playlist, I'll put a link to it in the description of this video, that teaches you how to play the game and shows me and Andrew, my daughter, doing a playthrough of it. So let's cut into this box and see what's here. Now, I think it's going to take a little while to get into the box. I don't know how they've wrapped it up here. I might cut away. Get it? But no, it looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward here. Let me bring the camera around, though, and look into the box here, and we'll see what's waiting for me. All right, let's take a look. Yes, oh, those turkeys. They did it. They signed the whole cover. Okay, let me get this box out of here and let's take a closer look. Talk about being thrown into the deep end. If you're not sure if you want some signatures on the cover of your box, this is just the beginning of it here. We have, oh, I can't make out whose name this is. I'm going to have to find out. It says, whoever this is, he did the art direction that is being covered up by all of these signatures. We've got another signature here. We've got one here. He makes the coffee. I'm not sure who that one is either. Moving down, we've got Joe Ellis from the internet, of course. We've got this one I recognize. This is David Richard, the graphic designer extraordinaire. I definitely agree with that statement. Look, it says Star Wars Alliance's Legacy. Clearly, this has some legacy elements on the cover, at least. There's a signature I recognize. That's Colby, the designer. He handcrafted the masterpiece within. And this signature here says underneath of it, he added card tearing. Now, I hope that doesn't mean the cards were pre-torn. And look, I even got a hi from Colby's wife and from his daughter. See, she wrote Colby's daughter here and a personal message. She loves stuffed animals and her dad. You know what, Raylan, I kind of like your father too. I have to admit, for this one time, this was a pretty cool way to get the cover personalized. And I'm going to figure out who some of these other signatures are on the cover because I want to know. And I want to thank you guys for making a very personalized, very special copy of Summoner Wars Alliances for me. This is a pretty special game in general for me and for the series because Plaid Hat Games was one of the first publishers that I formally worked with when we were first getting started, and Summoner Wars is probably the top most played game in my collection. So having a keepsake like this is pretty nice. But listen, I'm sure what some of you would be more interested in seeing is what's inside of the box. So if you want to stick around, I'll open it up and show you what's included. Summoner Wars is a game for 2 to 4 players, although typically it's played 1 versus 1, and each player will have a faction deck. These come as pre-constructed decks, but you can also get some reinforcement packs to do some deck building if you want. In this set, they've taken their 16 factions and created 8 new factions that are pairs of those previous factions allied together. So here's a deck combining the Guild Dwarves and the Tundra Orcs. But these are all completely new cards unique to these allied factions. So throughout you have new artwork, new abilities, and new events. So if you already own Summoner Wars, then this adds 8 new factions for you to play with. But if you've never played Summoner Wars, this is a standalone expansion, meaning that yes, it does expand the Summoner Wars universe, but everything you need to play is contained within this box. Here's some of the counters included with the game along with the dice. I've noticed there's a couple of new types of counters here. We have poison and boost counters. I'm not sure exactly how they're used, but I imagine they're specific to certain factions included in this set. Now here's something unique that comes with the Alliances set. A 2-part neoprene playmat for you to have your matches of Summoner Wars on. Here's something else unique I just discovered. By the signature that says, "He makes the coffee," there's a line that wraps around into the inside cover where it says, "Now you can too." And inside my box, I found some coffee. Although I suspect this is unique to my set and probably won't be included in every single one. But what you will get is this new insert, designed to be used with these included dividers for all of the factions that have been released up to this point for Summoner Wars. And there are dividers within each faction to allow you to organize your expansions that you might have picked up along the way. To show you how it works, I've just quickly thrown a bunch of the stuff that I have into the box, in addition to the Alliance Master Set contents. And in case you're wondering, yes, a number of my cards have been sleeved, and they fit in here, no problem at all. So there you have it, the Summoner Wars Alliances Master Set and everything that comes included with it. Although your copy may not have the distinct smell of coffee like mine does, but either way, hopefully you enjoyed getting a look at this. Thanks to my friends over at Plaid Hat Games for personalizing this once again, and to all of you, until the next episode, thanks for watching.